Collective, that return to sender went back a lot faster than anticipated. And the impact, the backfire of this thing has somebody in a blaze or soon about to be. Okay, so collective, this is the thing. I be talking to y'all about spiritual things and people are, doing this witchcraft in the background, but you don't understand how serious this thing has been. What I was getting is group orchestration. Group orchestration. You guys had groups or a particular group or organization, and they were actively working against you. God had to put special angels around you and your life. For some of y'all, this was plots on your life. This was plots on having you in a position other than the position of greatness. They were trying to have you laid out. But this is the thing. You have an assignment. You have a mission. And these people had to go. Now, I did that video where I said if they take one more step, they're going to fall in that black hole. Man, I'm here today to tell y'all some of them took that step and they are actively falling. Okay, so we're going to be jumping into this thing. We're going to be going into some details maybe about this group orchestration and how this thing backfired on these people. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into it. The Urban Suburban Tarot is now available. Head on over to waterstarvibes.com and order yours today. We're going to start with an oracle card. That return to sender went back a lot quicker than expected. And this is the part that I didn't say that I was supposed to say. They was not ready. They were not ready. They thought they had time. In fact, they thought they had all the time in the world. Getting caught up, things turning around, backfiring on them. They didn't never think that was going to happen. They were unprepared. They were not ready. They were unprepared. And boy, somebody's sizzling. Okay, here we go. Oracle card. Ooh, you see this? Rest and reconsider. Retreat. Calling each other. Don't say nothing. Don't shush. Don't say nothing. Everybody quiet. And the thing about it is, it's like every move you make, God is documenting. The angels are recording. You might want to sit back and shut up. Not you, collective, whoever this is backfiring on. Because it's like every time they open their mouth, something breaks, something fall. It start raining real bad. Thunder and lightning start going off. I'm talking about somebody is sitting there, like every time they move an inch, something come crawling out the wall. Like I'm talking about, they have to sit back and be quiet. They're afraid. It's like I'm hearing scraping and scratching around them. It's like maybe they're hearing things in their head. But somebody has to, and I'm getting even like they have to be by themselves because they know everything they do and say, every move that they make. They don't want to drive their car. They don't want to go to work. They don't want to eat. They don't want to move because, again, this is a return to sender. I ain't saying you sat there and returned it yourself. The heavens have decided, you know what? Just send it back. Okay? And they're having to deal with the things that they thought they were sending to you, but they were not ready. It's too quick. I'm also they don't have enough time to cover their tracks. Whatever they was doing, whatever they was trying to hide, whatever they was trying to get over on you, they don't have time to cover their tracks. So things are catching up like a racer on a racetrack. I'm talking about things have not only caught up, it's like it's taking them over. You see how this person rest and reconsider. Also, what I'm saying with this is somebody trying to get away from something. Somebody screwed up real bad towards you. And it could be spiritually, or they was doing a lot of illegal things. And it's like somebody's on the run. Do you see how this person is out in the wilderness by themselves with a backpack? Because they on the run, okay? They could be running from these demons, running from the law. They messed up really bad, okay? Let's see what we got. Let's go ahead and jump into the Urban Suburban Tarot. Happy release day, everybody. Run on over to waterstarvibes.com and grab yours today. All right, so very first card, what do we have? It backfired. Ooh, 10 of Wands. I bet you are going to go to church. Don't we be talking about this a lot? That when it go back to them, now they want to run to church. Now they want to go pray. Now they want to beg Jesus. All I'm hearing in my mind, I hear it. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Somebody is calling on them. Somebody calling on the Lord. They put their hands up. It say heavy, burdened, surrendered. They were not ready. They were not ready. This thing is going back. And remember I said it's running and it's trying to take them over. It's trying to take them down. So they run in the church. People think they're getting filled with the Holy Ghost. Whole time they crying and dying and them demons is whooping their butt in church. People think they fell out under the power. No, you fell out because them demons is whooping you. And I'm talking about somebody is screaming for Jesus. Okay. So anyway, that's how they look. They throw in their hand. I surrender. I'm hearing, Jesus, if you please get me out of this. Oh, Jesus, I hear like, you know how people be squeezing their ass real tight and they be holding their hands and when I tell you sincere, not because, oh, they did so wrong and they so sorry, but because this is going to burn. Now, I need to point out too, because I'm being told to say it. You see how this person is raising their hands and it's all those other people around praying for them? It's going to take a whole group of people to pray them off of the ledge. This is a big mess. Somebody got themselves in a big mess. Messing with you. Let's see what's going on behind the scenes, though. Okay, something could be brewing and happening, but we don't know what it is. So let's go ahead and look at it and reveal it right now. Woo! The Emperor has spoken. Do you see that uniform? I told you somebody running from the law. It's like they broke spiritual laws and manifested breaking physical laws, like laws in reality. Like what you do in the spirit is going to happen in physical reality. So if you over there doing witchcraft, thinking that you casting spells on people, you're breaking spiritual laws and doing all kind of stuff you ain't supposed to do. And you touching the chosen one. You must not have believed in what you was doing. Because if you really knew what you was doing, you wouldn't have done it, right? Meanwhile, okay, let's talk about the emperor. Watch. Righteous. Hello. Power. Connection. Somebody was watching. Somebody's watching. And the emperor, it could be a representation of God, the Most High. In this position, you see his rank. Look at his rank. That could be spiritual rank. For some of you guys, you have a passed on grandfather or like uncle or father who was very high rank, could have been in the military. He could have been, in organizations and groups, but somebody somewhere is looking out for you. And they have made sure this thing reversed. Also, higher power. You see, he in this uniform, he like the mayor of the city. But this is like people who have power and connections. And this, remember I was saying a group and a network of people and all this kind of stuff. This is way bigger than you think. I was seeing earlier the vision of a shirt and it had a string, and all you have to do is pull one string and it slowly just starts to unravel. And somebody has been behind the scenes unraveling something going on with an enemy coming towards you. And this is what's helping somebody fall into the black hole. A higher power is looking out and they decided to do something. They got somebody on the run. Somebody broke way too many spiritual laws and literally probably broke a whole lot of regular laws. It's going down, but let's see what's good. This jumps out. I haven't seen it yet. What's good? What's positive about all of this? Oh my God. Look at that. That's the Heartbreak card. Yeah, 3 of Swords. So somebody is sitting there bawling their eyeballs out. And you see the way he's sitting there looking, thinking about it. Can't sleep, can't eat, rocking back and forth, calling for Jesus. Please, Jesus. Okay, it's a heartbreak, betrayal, sorrow. People turned against this person. People are laughing at this person. People have said, I'm not trying to help you. Or they just could be crying about the things that they said and did towards you. Somebody wishing they didn't do something. And then also backfiring, like if somebody was trying to do like, let's say a love spell on you and you ended up moving away or something, like somebody's crying over you. Somebody did something to try to get you back and it did not work at all. In fact, you got further away and they still have to pay the spiritual debt. So the good news is, oh, you know what I just heard? The realization. What's good about this whole thing? Yeah, they may be crying and sad and burning, but at least they realize what they did now. At least they know the errors of their ways. And what did I say earlier? I got sincere. Like they genuinely sad. They said they got caught. They wish they could, change it. But if they wouldn't have got caught, they'd have still been doing the same thing with a big old laugh and smile on their face. You know what I'm saying? It's only when you get caught, now they sitting there really thinking about what they did. Okay. Let's see what we have. I have to say it because I got it. It's a big problem. I'm saying it like that because, like, imagine this is just a little picture put on the nightstand, or imagine it's just a picture in the phone. This is not going nowhere. That's too big to ignore. You see that, you see it hanging right there. You see that poster hanging right there. The one you cried over, the one you sent that black magic to, male or female, take it out of class. Somebody sent something to that person and it's too big to ignore. It's too big for the police to ignore. It's too big for God to ignore, the angels, the whole heavens. Everybody's looking at this person. It's too big to be ignored. Okay? Enough. Okay? So you want to sit there and cry? Good. You deserve it. Some of y'all, you have no idea. Stop feeling sorry for people. Just completely pull that out of your programming. Stop feeling sorry for people. Because people deserve what they get sometimes. Sometimes they deserve worse. Believe it or not, you see people fell out, every broken bone in their body, and that's God having mercy. You understand me? Stop feeling sorry for people. Because if it was so bad, never mind. Let me calm down. Okay? Listen, what do we have on a low vibrational end? What is something that, they should have watched out for? Or maybe something you need to be aware of. This could be actively happening. You need to be aware. What's up? The Wheel of Fortune. Come on now. Expiration dates. Hello. I was thinking about that earlier. Like, imagine casting a spell and then the spell wear off. Like, expiration dates. I had kept getting that earlier. Expiration dates. All things, not, maybe all things, but when it comes to these type of things, these little spells they be doing, they got expiration dates. They're going to wear off after a while. And then what you going to do? And then also, this is the Wheel of Fortune. So it's like, yes, you're winning now. You did a spell and you got their money. You got their man. You took their house, their car. Yeah. But then that wheel is going to turn. You know that, right? And the same, you money laundered and you identity theft and all that stuff. Then guess what? Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune is going to turn. And now you're going to have to run and sleep in the woods because you're going to jail. Okay, take it how it applies. Male, female, relationship, workers. But there was something, I'm feeling for a lot of you guys because I just heard you're in the dark. Some of y'all are in the dark. Y'all don't even know. In the dark is like dark magic, dark practices, dark meetings, all kind of stuff going on. It's in some of y'all know it. Y'all feel it. You can sense it. God been telling you. You've been having dreams. You've been getting nudges, synchronicities, all this stuff. But boy, when I tell you this thing is about to, again, unravel. Like that one thread, you pull it and this thing is just going to start unfolding. But they didn't realize, man, that wheel is going to turn. Anyway, it says destiny, cycle, and fate. They about to meet their fate. Let's see. Next 7 to 14 days. What do we have? 7 to 14 days with this vibe. The Strength card. And you are going to, I don't know, for some of you guys, you might have to end up testifying. You might end up, people are going to interview you. People are going to want to know your side of the story. But it says bold, tenacious, and daring. And also stepping into a lot of power. There were a lot of things going on behind you or in the dark, maybe even subconsciously you felt suppressed or oppressed and you don't know what's going on. Well, now that those things are being lifted, now that those things that were sent to you are turning around and chasing down the people who sent them, you're going to be able to stand there boldly. And the thing that I love about it the most, you see that dog right there? They ain't coming back because now you got a new animal. You a new animal now. You know what I'm saying? And also what I'm getting is they finally felt your bite. Because I did a video on my other channel with one of the zodiacs. They found out that your bite is a lot worse than your bark. Take that out of class. You may have been saying something and one day you had to throw them hands. It's like, oh, they are who they say they are. Or they not just standing there acting like that for no reason. They really knocked me out. You know what I'm saying? That kind of thing. So somebody is finding out that you ain't no punk and they should have left you alone. Bottom of the deck. Ooh. Oh. Do you see that? Again, surprise. Put your hands behind your back. This was an undercover mission. That's the decoy. That's the decoy. That's the FBI agent. That's the CIA. Surprise. Oh my God. Me, I didn't do anything, Mr. Officer. Anyway, backstabbed, defeated, crisis, people turning on each other, people going to jail, backfire. Because I kept saying it's a lot of spiritually illegal things happening. And they're going to manifest as actual crimes. Somebody going to spiritual jail, somebody going to regular jail, and then they're going to hell. They're going to burn. Somebody going to burn. And they already feeling it. That's why they're on the run. Somebody outside sleeping in the woods with a backpack with some snacks, trying to figure out how they going to skip town. Because they will answer to what they've done. The return to sender came back a lot faster than expected. And they were not ready. But they gotta get ready. Because this is about to be one hell of a fight. And I could tell them right now, baby, you lost. You lost. So, very intense, but very necessary. Don't feel sorry for nobody. Like I said in another video, let them fall in the black hole. They've been needing to be in that black hole for a long time. I just heard solitary confinement. I don't know who's going there, but somebody going. Okay, so that's what I get for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, get in the comment section. Let me know how this video resonates with you, and run on over to waterstyleabs.com and get your copy of the Suburban Tarot available right now. All right, so thank y'all so much for watching. I'll see y'all in the next video.